Hey, Shalom Makim out there, and Akwathium. Before I start, I want to give all praises, all honor, and all glory unto Yahweh Bashim Yahushua Hashem Akakwadash, and double honors to the apostles and to the elders of Great Millstone, and peace and salutations to the elect out there throughout the four winds of the earth who are pushing this word in truth and in sincerity. Okay, back once again to feed the flock, man, to feed the sheep of the house of Israel that's currently being built back up through the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Okay, those being the true names, the true Hebrew names of who the world calls God in Jesus Christ. All right. We preach unto you the truth that is according to the Holy Scriptures. Okay, we tell you of your true enemy, because our people have been conditioned to hate each other and to see one another as the enemy. But that is not the case, and the people that I'm talking about are the so-called blacks, the so-called Hispanics, and the so-called Native American Indians, man. Salakia. But those are the true chosen people of God who have been put under curses because we were disobedient to the Most High. So those curses were put upon our people, man. And if you read Deuteronomy, the 28th chapter and the 16th verse on down, those people over there who currently occupy the land of Israel now, they don't fit those curses, man. The shoe doesn't fit them, you know. So they are not the true people, you know. But instead, they have hid their counsel very deep and have consented one to another to cut off the name of Israel, that it be no more in remembrance. And it says that in Psalms the 83rd chapter. I'll start at verse 1. It says, keep not thou silence, O power, hold not thy peace, and be not still, O power, for lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people. See, so crafty, very deceitful counsel against thy people. And who are God's people? The Hebrew the Hebrew Israelites. Okay, not the black Hebrew Israelites, because the scriptures talk about that our people would be scattered unto all nations and unto all people. And that's why it says, I think it's in Samuel, where the Lord said to look not upon a man's now it says that the Lord does not judge the outward appearance as man does, but he looketh on the heart. And there's another one that says to that the Spirit beareth witness with our spirit that that we are the children of the Most High. So this is a very spiritual thing, man. It's not a thing of skin color, okay? Because it's very carnal to look upon the outward appearance of man. All right? Because our people have been scattered, you know, so there's going to be confusion of face. All right? says they have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come, and let us cut them off from being a nation. See, our people don't even have a nation, man. I'm black. Like, how does that sound? I'm black. I got got no government, no army, no nothing, but being basically enslaved and subject to the heathen's army. Okay, because as it says in Baruch, we are yet this day in our captivity. Even though if you can't see it and don't think so, because there are not physical bindings on you, your people's minds are bound to this world. And so we preach and teach this world, or preach and teach this word to break those spiritual bands, on our people, to wake them up. Okay, just like it says in the book of Micah. Micah 2:10. And it says, arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest. Because our people think that this place America is the end all be all. Oh man, I love America, this and that, but it hates you. Everybody hates you, but you love this place and try to love the people who hate you. You have an actual enemy, man. And your top enemy is Esau, who is the self-proclaimed white man. All right, that is your true enemy, and it says in the book of Sirach, the book of Ecclesiasticus, to never trust thine enemy. And you people trust the enemy, and that's why you people are so destroyed, man. Just like it's gonna say right here, back in Micah 2:10, it says, because it is polluted in everything that our people consume, from food to philosophies to how they live to what they celebrate. It is all polluted and destroys you. It says, it shall destroy you, even with a sore destruction. All right, so we preach and teach this word to break off those bands, man, because the scriptures say the truth shall make you free. John 8:32. It says, and ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. But so if you don't have this truth, you are living a lie. And the lie that you are living is gonna, it's gonna be a great hell very soon, man. Because the enemy is getting ready to roll on you Jakes. Because they are getting tired of what they have created, man. There's a thing called black fatigue in the world. And to put it simply, it's the white people who are getting tired of so-called blacks and Mexicans. But that's how they have, from all the movies and all the so-called black culture that they have pushed, the diet, all the movies that Jake has been raised on. Esau has created Jake to be how he is today, man. A very destroyed people, because that's what they wanted to do, man. And real quick, let me finish that off in Psalms, the 83rd chapter. It says, they have taken crafty counsel against thy people and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come, and let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel be Salaki, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent, they are confederate against thee. The tabernacles of Edom, the top enemy. And it goes on to list the rest. So none of these nations like you, man. So stop trying to fit into a place that is going to always reject you. They will forever reject you, man. They hate you because they know who you are. They know who you are, but our people don't know who they are. Man, that's the scriptures. It says, let me get that real quick. Isaiah 1. Isaiah 1 verse 2. It says, Hear, O heavens, and give ear, O earth. For Yahweh hath spoken. I have nourished and brought up children, and they have rebelled against me. It says, the ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib. Okay, talking about a donkey. It says, but Israel doth not know, my people doth not consider. So our people don't even consider that they are the true chosen people of God, man. All right, and 2/3 of them are prophesied to not ever understand it and to be destroyed by fire. I think it's Zechariah 3:8 or 3:18, if I'm not mistaken. It says, "A sinful nation, a people laden with iniquity, a seed of evildoers, children that are corrupters. They have forsaken Yahweh. They have provoked the Holy One of Israel into anger. They are gone away backwards." And that's why that our people are in the condition that they're in now. Because they have provoked the Holy One of Israel unto anger, man. Hey, bro, it's like doing something to your parents as a child and just pissing them off and pissing them off and pissing them off. To the point, hey, bro, perfect example, man. My mom had just told me this story like just last week, I think, because when I was a kid, right, I would always run off and hide because I thought it was funny and shit. And so there was a time to where my mom said, "Hey, you know what? Fuck it, man. If you wanna, if you wanna hide, then I'm gonna go do my thing." And man, I went through the store, panicking, bro. I was scared as hell, man. I was in a bad situation because I pushed her to anger. Hey, bro, it's the same case, man. Okay, it's the same case. Okay, just like it says, that one that says, I have nourished up people, but they have, gone against me. So when you go against the Lord, man, He has put us in a bad case. Truly put us, in a situation that we deserve. Okay, we sacrificed to other gods, chose the ways of the heathen, and the scriptures tell us in Jeremiah, the 10th chapter, I think that is, it says, to learn not the way of the heathen. And it says that for a reason, man, because we are set up to be a higher people, man. The laws and the statutes were given unto Israel to be the highest level of people on the earth, because by keeping those laws perfectly, we will be a perfect people, man. Be of one accord, be in perfect sync with one another, be in perfect order, man. And it says in 1 Corinthians, the 15th chapter, I think that is, it says to let all things be done decently and in order. And the laws and statutes and commandments that were given to Israel would have us be in perfect order. But since we have wandered, you know, outside of that, you know, Slakia, can't speak. We are now in the congregation of the dead. Okay, just like the scriptures say, it says, "He that wandereth out of the way of understanding shall remain in the congregation of the dead." So we are in a very dead state, man. But this truth has brought us to life. Okay, this truth is the way of life. Okay, the truth is life, man. You know, and we know we can't, you know, keep it perfectly now. But we are preparing and rehearsing the righteous acts to obtain the Lord's mercy, so that we be not partakers with the destruction of America, because that is what's coming, man. That is what is coming very soon. First Corinthians 7:31, it says, and they that use this world as not abusing it, for the fashion of this world passeth away. So all the ways of the world are going to pass away and be done away with. And it's very soon. Okay, it's coming very soon, man. We are at a tipping point in society to where everything's about to change, man. The whole order of things is about to change. So it's a time to take heed and to repent and to turn back to the Lord, to be saved out of the times of plagues and tribulation, because that is what's coming to the earth. And we don't care if y'all believe it or not, man. Okay, we are commanded to preach and teach His word. Okay, just like the scriptures say. It says, what's it say? It says whether they will hear or whether they will forbear. Okay, it don't matter what you people think, man. We're gonna preach, teach it regardless, because we are ought to obey the Most High rather than man. Man, we don't care we don't give two shits about you people's opinion, man. Because if you can't see it, man, let's get that real quick. Close that out on this. Isaiah chapter 8 and verse 20. It says, "To the law and to the testimony, if they speak not according to this word, it is because there is no light in them." So if you're not with this, then we don't give a shit, man. Truly. So with that being said, I hope and pray that this was edifying. And until the next one, Shalom.